Hello, 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 hello to everyone out there. This will be, it's an introduction before the introduction. So when you see the video, you'll understand why I did this. This is kind of the introduction to the video that I am posting along with this. So the video is essentially me just introducing you to Inanda, the actual Inanda, the center of it, where I was born and raised, showing you the variation of different living standards between Inanda and also the people around, and showing you, well, the side that the media is not wanting to portray to you. So this is kind of the unfiltered, raw version of it, and to show you that, yeah, none of these other peri-urban or rural areas have anything to talk about. Like, we're probably the same rate as Kwamashu, Claremont, definitely not Amaudi, and other places when it comes to living standards, your crime, your what have you, and so forth. The problem is the media has hyped it so much that some people forget just the raw living standards of Inanda. So to everyone who's going to watch this video, thank you very much for your time and effort. I have been Fundo Bolivia Kuzwayo, and hope you enjoy. Sanmonani, welcome back to Fundo Bolivia Kuzwayo channel, and I would say welcome to Inanda. Enough with all of Lenanda there that you've always seen. This is the true depiction of Inanda. This right here is the central hub of it. You would call it Mchepeni. This section is called Mchepeni. This is where we primarily go to stock up, shop, and do whatever you might. Going this way, we are transitioning to, well, where we were born and raised. So as we move, we transition to the Centra, or the ring, as we used to call it. We have the police station up there, and it's in Bingerela song. Welcome to the real 43001, 43010, or sorry, 4310 or 4309. This is just impromptu, just to show you a bit of the other side of Inanda that people never actually see. Everyone knows Inanda is the most dangerous place, blah, blah, blah. But this is where we grew up. This is where we're born and raised. Thank you very much to anyone who's tuning in. So just to get you some insights, this is primarily where you used to find us when we were younger. This place used to be flat. And now it's got all the bits and bobs, even the cameras up there. It's a lovely transition, but development hasn't been as good as it's supposed to be. But other than that, everything else is usually just like this. Key facts: long ago, before social media made it so hype in the news and the propaganda, I couldn't walk around Inanda carrying a tripod and looking at other people and doing this. The phone would get snatched immediately. And I know that part of it is because I'm born from here, but most of it is because the place is not. But I guess most of it is because the place is not as dangerous as they make it seem. It's just that with the media, everything is propped up, everything becomes worse than what it should be. So we keep going. Anyway, this is the standard side of this. This used to be a place called Gateti. Boput! Hallelujah! So, so this is where we usually came to hang out. Nowadays it's not the same, but yeah, I usually come here to hang out. We used to have key facts, Ikipis. There was a place called the Ikipis right here, and a Vodacom shop here. That back in the day you could input issue me or 50 cents, and you could make a call. That was before smartphones and what have you. But nowadays it is what it is. Now the police station might flag me for doing this, but hey, fuck them. And hello to my family. Hello. Hello. So yeah, that was my family. Sorry about that. We keep moving. Ooh, right. As we transition to, well, cornerstone of it, internet cafe. This is where you come through. If you want kota, fast food, you want fried food, come to a pubesini. This is a pubesi. And then the background, you can see it's rice ngasile. They call it Mushazi. This is where we usually just kick it. By the way, we've been asking for a long time. umphathi wale ndawo to 2010 usijwayela kabi. We've been asking him to have videos of this place because a lot of shit happens here. A lot of shit happens here. So you'll find us here whenever we're just chilling. Sihlale, sikekeleza, siphuza. This is where you find us. Key fact, lovely place. Fast food, come here. Ubesini, this is where you catch us. And we carry on. We transition. Let's move. Yabuya Shaz. All right. As we go down, this is bread and butter. Go down. We'll call it a tavern, or we call it a pub, whatever you white people want to call it. This is Guatutu. This has been here for more than 30 years at this point. One of the best places you can actually come to just have the general vibe of Scomplaza and Ilogishi. Oh, Scomplaza is what we usually call Indao, the place that's on the other side, Yangapagas. Bradley! Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, that's Bradley. Supports Arsenal, stupid team. Yeah. Bye-bye. Fuck you. So yeah, we carry on. Transitioning to the car wash. One of the best places to be, but also one of the most craziest places to be. Because more or less, we just chill here. We don't do nothing much. At the end of the day, you might spend 6, 7 hours in this place. You'll have a vibe and a good time, but you won't really do much productive work. But nonetheless, as any car wash is to any local place, cornerstones where we are. Find Boozy. Boozy! Yeah. So you find Boozy. This is our car wash, bread and butter. This is where you find us chilling. Welcome to Inanda 4309 or 4310, depending on which time you are. Oh, key fact, my container. I still have a container, even though the one that we're talking about, internet cafe work, even though we don't do much internet cafe work anymore. But yes, do that one, red one right there, MKYK Learning Center. You still have it, because you have MKYK right there. So yes, thank you very much. And we move to the last part. Hello, Snail Jive. Like now? On the move, Jobang Gens. Hello. Okay. Yes. Hey, but right. Bang mess. They're messing with me. Like 5 minutes. Just get to your car and I'll come back. All right. Anyways, sorry. Let's move. So, yes, this is our homewood. This place, funnily enough, the one thing that you get taught in Nanda as you actually move throughout it, which will serve you in life, is that if you can see a place, you can get to it. Doesn't matter if the road moves past other people's houses, you can get to it. So wherever we move, like for example, that house right there at the top, the one with the red roof, if I wanted to go to that house, traditionally with normal people, I'd have to take this road, or take this road, and move all around or about. Not enough. I can just travel down here, past this house, past that house, and come through below that house. So that's what you learn. And it served me very well anywhere else in life. Whenever I'm lost and I'm going somewhere, I just follow the same premise, same rule. See a place, you can get to it through easiest means possible. Anyway, yes, now I will show you, well, funnily enough, my home, my father's side of the family, that is. So I'll show you my father's side of the family, which is my home, the people that just greeted me with a car, Okuzwai. I'll show you where I was sort of born and raised after they had finished the house and me and dad moved to the side. But before that, we actually lived somewhere else, a place called Godeti. I will show you in a bit. It just has a row of like 10 houses. I think they updated them now, but long ago it was just a row of 10 houses. Dad and I lived in one of them, and we also played some arcade games. I'll just show you a snippet of it. But other than that, it's not much more to see. But as you can see, it is not as crazy as the media would make you think it is. I've been walking bare none for like what, 8 minutes, 9 minutes at this point, and all you've just seen is just people embracing people, people just welcoming people, greeting, what have you. It is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. It's not as good as it used to be. Places now, yeah, very bad place. considering everything that's happened, but it's not as bad as people have made it out to be. Just want you to keep that clear. We've had somewhat development, not that much. People have been moved from houses that were kind of like illegal homes on this side to a place called the Congo and given solid houses. So, in our own merry way, we've done some developing. So, yeah. Anyways, this is Gwakuzwai. This is childhood home. This is where I was born and raised. Well, from like I was 6 going upwards until I moved again, and then I moved again, and then I moved again. But we'll talk about that as time proceeds. Anyway, yes, this is childhood home. This is where I was born and raised. That tree, funny story. Uh, I'm in a family that's fourth generation military, so I used to get my ass whipped. For, forgive the dog. The dog's always excited. So this tree, I actually slept in this tree one day running away from dad. It was a horrible, horrible experience. Here, none of this used to be here. It used to just be flat, so you could just jump over, move to the other side. Um, yeah, you'll find some of our traditional means here. We had a ceremony like end of last year. So that's the skin from the cow of the ceremony. And that's my younger brother. Yeah, motherfucker. What's up? Yeah, I'm showing the people what it is. So yes, that's our family around home there for traditional things. And for now, we keep it moving. We will make an in-depth sit-down video of Inanda and tell you what's what. But for now, it's just having fun introducing you to the real version of Inanda. That way, if you carry on going, it's a place called Emaltobe. Like you carry on far, far on the other side, which is still a part of Inanda. So it's about 20, 30 minutes drive and you're still within Inanda. That way, if you carry on going to the other side, is Umzinyati and Itafula, Tafleni. That way, if you carry on going, you'll find Induzuma and also Wamash, but still very, very far away. So the area of Inanda itself, huge area. Now, I'll show you something that you'll never see usually in videos. I will show you how to use the rule that I just taught you of. If you see a place and you want to get to it, just take the quickest route. So you will see when we actually come out and we transition that we come out the same place where I was greeted, which is the center of Inanda, which is MJP. But for now, we keep moving. Now, it's like you just taking a daily walk with me, POV. It's very hot, by the way, but I'm doing this for you guys because I love you guys. I'm not big on social media and what have you, but I do what I can. So I'm doing this for you. Ah, fact. Bradley, the one, the Arsenal fan that I was talking about, right there, slightly, you can see his household. His household, funny story, his dad actually was the very first counselor inducted by, well, Nelson Mandela. Now, we're not going to talk too much about Nelson Mandela because of some political stuff that happened. Politics is not a part of this, but key fact, his dad was one of the first people inducted as a counselor by Nelson Mandela, which is lovely, and we take it. Welcome to Yunan. Another key thing, Jacob Zuma went to school. That school is on that side if you carry on going in a place called Oshan. The Renaissance man lives on that side. So, yeah, keep moving. Anyways, these are some of the people that raised me, some of the people that, well, you might not typically see in everyday lives, but they're the people that raised me, all of them. Someone and someone. Yeah, well. But I'm enjoyed. Yeah, Pirujano. Yeah, well. Is that? But I'm enjoyed. You feel. Yeah, I'm going. Sa kuma on my fashion lang makubisinag. Yeah, this is my uncle. First taught me how to drive. Malume. Say hi to the people. Yeah. So, ngizokubona mangibuya. Ngisaya koteksi abakhombisa le. Sure. Yeah. So, taking the simplest route to the place we should go. Hello, hello, hello. Ninjan. Ebu. Ah, ngizobuya ngaphezulu ngiye ekhaya. Ngiyabuya. You see. See, now I get work. Because I'm doing this, I get more work. All right. Anyway, we move. All right. So now we transition to the part that I was telling you about. So you are going to see where Fundo Bolivia Kuzwai was born and raised. It's very close. Just if you've stayed till this point, wow, thank you for taking an interest in me and in Inanda itself and finding out the raw, unabridged version of Inanda. Oh, by the way, key fact, my grandmother's home on my mother's side is that one there. You see that tin house right there after the what's the wood house. Next to the wood house, the one with the blue tents. That's my grandmother's home. Womhlong. Oh Pepe. Alala, Joman. Anyways, I'll show you all that as time permits. My mother's side of the family is kind of camera shy, so I'll have to first get permission from them for you to actually see them. All right. Now, as we transition and move, this place here used to not have a road. We used to have a road just like this over here. So all of this is the development, as they say. It's not really that much of development, but at least now you can get from point A to point B even with a vehicle without having the need for many like adjustments to your routes or whatnot. So at least it serves that purpose. One car obviously goes in or out depending on where you're coming from, but at least it's something. But when we used to, it used to just be a simple road, simple place. And as you saw my grandmother's home, you can see it slightly there above. And there is the garden that one of my younger brothers, very passionate about agriculture, he's done that all by himself, which is lovely to see. All right, we move. That big gray thing there is the back of Spa. So again, due to somewhat development, we have a spa. So that's the back of it. You can hear the noise from the generators and what have you. I hope it's not as windy though. If it is as windy, well, then I guess I'm just gonna have to edit this and voice over it. That is motherfucker, the little brother of Bradley, the one Arsenal stupid fan. Stupid. Yeah, bye. Yeah, fuck you. That, coincidentally, walking all the way right there is one of my younger brothers. Yeah, it's one of my younger brothers, coincidentally, walking down there. Fuck him for now. We'll see him next time. Yeah. Say hi to the people of YouTube. Fuck you. All right. Now, last part of the vid, and that's the part that I promised to you for so long. Where I was born and raised. So, this is the roots, which has never changed. This used to be a church, very lovely church. One of my uncles used to manage it. It used to be better than what you're looking at now, but it used to be a church. This has never changed. Still walk the same way. You still walk. If it rains, it really rains, and this hall becomes, well, let's just say crazy. Now, there's people that live here, so I'm not really going to film their homes, so I'm not going to be close as you would initially think. So I'll just take a brief snapshot. And there we go. So I used to live there. That third house there, used to live there, born and raised there. First house used to play games in. This is one of the people that raised me. Yay! Hello. Ngiyapila njani? Bingelela abantu baphesheya baku-internet. This is one of the people that raised me. Bingelela abantu baphesheya. Bingelela abantu baphesheya. It's hello. It's hello. So, umhlaba wonke ngikhuluma nabantu baphesheya bakhombisa ukuthi siphuma abatshela ukuthi umuntu wangikhulisa sabona wabo abachaza mangihlala lapha yani ekhehle ngihlala lapha yani abazi bona bayitshonisa inanda indawo yokufa abantu kuphela nakhona sengiyahamba ngibona mangiqeda ukusebenza ngiyeza uma ngiqeda ukusebenza bye. All right. So that lovely old lady used to raise me when dad wasn't around much. Dad ran businesses. Also was in the army when I was very young. So it wasn't around that much as you would hope. But all the people came through, raised us, did what they needed to do. So we never really left out as much. So yeah, it's a Monday. So what do you call this? Trash is being lit on fire so it doesn't stagnate and do shit to people. This place used to be a lovely church as well. It was wonderful back in the day. Whatever, for sure. So now, if you can see, and if you've been here since the start, which is, thank you very much. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, do them lovely things. This is just introduction to me personally and to Inanda. So for people who wanted to know more about Inanda, the true side of it, not the shitty side they show you on TV, this is it. Sawana. That's it. This is the road that I actually came from at the beginning of the video. So if you spotted that, big up to you. Thank you very much for being loyal and for staying. I'll transition through or close to some people. Some of them might not like being recorded. Some of them might. People are good to me though. As I said, I was born and raised here, so a lot of people that are still here, I still know. So I'm just grateful for that. Grateful that I've still been here after what, 30 years. And trust me, it was way, way more mayhem when we were younger. Nowadays, it's just media extrapolating and talking about shit way more. It was worse when we were younger, trust me. So, yes, as we transition up, this place there used to be a lovely lady that sold mkapiso. Oh, one of the best. It's called Tripe in your days. One of the best in the world. These are some of the motherfuckers I grew up with. Fuck you, Zinja. Ngelelana abantu bami la YouTube njalo bendayenza. All right, so those are some of the people that I grew up with. We call them brothers now. This is the place that I actually came from at the beginning. So we end the video here. Thank you. The stillfish is a dead fish. Goodbye.